Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Just clap hands for yourself.
Yeah.
One thing that I can tell you is that time wait for no one. And we are in times and season. Remember a few years back, it was COVID. Now we are in another time and another season. So my name is Praise God. I'm from here. So I'll be your MC today. It's good to have you, I'm sure Percy, I'm sure you will want to start with the prayer. And so I'll ask someone to pray for us. Just a word or, 2 sentences. Anyone to pray for us then before we start? Mr. Percy, please open for us with prayer. Yes, let's stand.
Father, we thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much. There are some things that we just can't start without going back to our Maker. We need His presence to be here. So, yeah. Before we start, so we are here for a Tuesday presentation that we have a great guest speaker all the way from South Africa. It's such an honor to have Percy around here. When you talk about Percy, you talk about a lot of things. This is a person that has been in network marketing for over a decade. A person who have tried a multiple of, when he's talking, you end up not listening. You end up saying, no, man, let's make money. Because the man talks with confidence. He talks things that he knows, things that he eats. And it's his daily job. A man who has come from a 9 to 5 job and decided to start a journey in network marketing. We are not talking about a small person, we are talking about someone who has so much experience in this industry that you want to partake in. So let us take this moment and welcome Percy. And one thing that I can tell you is that, one thing that you need to know is positioning yourself and know when is the right time. And the reason why he's here is because of the time and season. Ask yourself, why am I here? Don't look at the empty hall. Look at what you want to go out with it. Grab it and go with it. I welcome Mr. Percy.
Hello, hi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the welcome. My name is Percy Madiba, all the way from South Africa, and I'm here in Namibia just to preach the news. I'm here just to give you an opportunity that I received last year. I took it and I got it both hands, and I am seeing some wonderful good news in my life, good things I believe in my life, not only for me, but also for other Africans around me. And I believe that now that you are here as a gentleman, you are also going to experience what you're experiencing. Can I see those who are already members? If you are a member already, oh, that's good. So now for a lot of people that are not yet our member, thank you so much. I'm going to talk to those who are already members and even those who are not yet members, because I believe that today, ladies and gentlemen, you are not here by mistake. You are here because you want something. You are invited to this sort of presentation because you want to get something out of this. You came here because you said to yourself, I need something. I need to. Probably you want financial freedom. Maybe you want to settle your debt. Maybe you want to earn every day like we are doing, or every week like we are doing. And therefore, I'm going to give you an opportunity that is going to help you to reach your goals. And I'm not going to waste your time, ladies and gentlemen. I want us to get straight into it. But before I do that, I can see a lot of you are having your cell phones. Please do me a favor. Let's put them on silent. I love money. Money loves me. I respect money. Money respects me. That's why it's keep on following me. It's actually stalking me. Wherever I go, money follows me. So now, because I love it, I respect it, and I want us to, by the time we talk about money, because we're going to talk about money today, when you talk about the issue of money, I want us to be ready mentally. I want us to be ready. I don't want disturbance, so we're going to go straight into it. I want to welcome everybody. My laptop is quite far from me. I I need somebody to sit there to help me just to keep on pressing next. My brother, are you a member? Yes. No, if you're not a member, I want you to pay attention. I want you to just take a chair and just close to you. I just want you to help me just to go next. Thank you so much.
So, can I just ask a question?
Yes.
You know how they say this for you to invest in a business, to start a business,
Yes.
you need to invest in skill.
Yes.
So this presentation that you're starting on, are we investing in Bitcoin or to explain for them?
Good question, but it's too early for the question. It's not yet. So allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to unpack this opportunity. Once I'm unpacking it, some of the questions will be answered when I'm presenting. And should I miss any question, please just note it down. By the end of the presentation, I will open a Q&A session so I can help just to understand even better. Is that fine? Thank you. Let's have us to go next. Let's start. I want you to use this. Yes, thank you so much. Now, before we go any further, I want us to look at this. How many of you know Robert Kiyosaki? Robert Kiyosaki is an author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And in that book, when you read that book, it obviously now teaches you on how to become an entrepreneur, right? But furthermore, he then suggests that if you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, definitely the next book you should read is Cash Flow Quadrant. And out of that, I took this page out of that because I want us to understand the quadrant very quickly before we start the presentation. Because once you understand this and you understand where you are in the quadrant, by the time you present, by the time you hear the presentation and you understand what this opportunity can do for you, then it becomes easier for you to make a decision based on where you see yourself and where you want to see yourself in the future. Now, Mr. Kiyosaki talks about the E, the S, the B, and I, which is the employee, the self-employed or the small business, the big business or a business owner, and then the investor. And I want us to unpack that a little bit when you look at the slide. First of all, an employee is someone who's got a job. You trade time for money. Where I come from in South Africa, they say no work, no pay. I don't know if you have it here. Yes. Right? Why no work, no pay? Because you didn't trade your time. So therefore we cannot pay you. Right? How many of you are employed here? There's nothing wrong about employees. I was employed at one stage of my life. It's been a decade now that since I'm unemployed. And then we've got a self-employed or a small business. We are looking at about people like professions such as doctors. We find that maybe a doctor have a surgery, or looking at a motor mechanic, right? Those are the self-employed. The difference here, they both trade time for money. The difference with the self-employed and the employee is that the self-employed can determine how much they want to earn, right? But the difference here and the challenge of a self-employed is that oftentimes they have to spend more time at work trying to make more money. You either open early or close late. Motor mechanics, sometimes they can even close at 7 p.m. Why? Because they try to push more work so they can keep on getting more money. Doctors often close late or they open early. They are trading time for money. They are even putting more effort in order for them to, or more hours into their business in order for them to get more money. But the beauty about the self-employed is that they are writing their own check. That's the nice part. But the disadvantage is that oftentimes, if they are not at work, there's no work done. If a doctor is sick, if a doctor can't be in a surgery, the receptionist cannot give prescription. They need a doctor. If a mechanic is not at work, there's those that are assisting him, sometimes you find that they cannot perform the duty. So therefore, it is good either to become an employee. It is also good to become a self-employed because you are making money. But Mr. Kiyosaki said this is the left-hand side of the quadrant, which is the employee and the small business of the self-employed. If you are on the side of the quadrant, your responsibility, your aspiration is to move into the right-hand side of the quadrant. What are we talking about? We're talking about the big business. We're talking about the investor. I want us to understand quickly this. Network marketing, Mr. Kiyosaki identified as part of the self-employed. He acknowledged network marketing. He said, if you are in network marketing, you are self-employed or you are running a small business. But he said, if you've got minimum of 500 active members in your organization, as a network marketer, you now become a big business. Why? Because as a big business now, you are now leveraging. You are earning what you call a passive income. That is why if you go in the UK, in Europe, most of the people that are succeeding, they are in network marketing. If you look at these companies such as Woolworths, Pick n Pay, KFC, McDonald's, those are big business. You will never see their owners inside their store. But what happened? He keep on earning an income as compared to a self-employed. Why? Because he's got people that are working for him. He's got a system in place that is working for him. Whether you are sleeping or not, he is making money. That is why oftentimes during the week, rich people are playing golf. But the employees are at work. That's the difference. So you need to understand and identify yourself in the quadrant and then say, where do I want to be? If you look at on the left-hand side, from the big business or a big business owner, you go to an investor. And oftentimes, what do? They become angel investor to the small startup business. They buy shares on other businesses. What are they doing? They are leveraging on their time. So they keep on getting passive income. And this is a small population, only 5%. So majority of us are where? On this side. So identify yourself today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to identify, talk about this now, because I want you to identify yourself to say, how do I then move from the left side of the contract going into the right side of the contract? And Mr. Kiyosaki said, if you are in network marketing, you are on the left side because you are a small business or you are self-employed. But furthermore, if you build your business with over 500 people, active members, you can become a business owner. Then you start leveraging on your capitals. Make sense? And obviously, you will realize that once you start making money while you are sleeping, then it gives you the confidence, it gives you the capital to do what? To start investing in other projects. Start buying land and build commercial buildings and rent them out. Start buying land and buy student accommodation and rent them out. What are you doing? You are leveraging on the amount of money that you've already made. Now you keep on increasing it, and now you are building a solid legacy for your children. So understanding where you are in the quadrant help you to also understand where do you want to be. There are people who are comfortable here, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure oftentimes you will hear somebody say, we can't all be business owners, right? Of course, we can't all business owners. I had to fly to Namibia. What happened when I get to the airport? Someone has to search for me. Who's that? Security guard. Right? So do you see that we need certain people in our life? So we can't all business owners. Yes, I get it. But don't be poor. Even if you can't be a business owner, don't be poor. So the money that you are making, try by all means to leverage so that you start bringing your money to work for you. Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome to our presentation. We are about to start. I'm about to introduce to you the Ganda, the machine, the big boss of network marketing, the company that is taking the world by storm, the fastest growing company right now in Africa. I'm talking about none other than QZ Asset Management. We are creating value beyond wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we've already operating in the Asian countries, such as China, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, and we recently opened and launched an office in South Africa in Durban, KZN. March, they are opening an office in Sandton, in Gauteng. April, May, they are opening an office in Nigeria. In the very same second quarter of 2023, they also looking at opening another office right here in Namibia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this says to you, you've got to position yourself so that you can also enjoy the leverage. Let's go next. I want us to look at this short video. We are going to play this short video. Unfortunately, the volume is very low, but there is a subtitle. I want you to look at this. And in this video, I want you to pay attention to the video. It's not that long. Why? Because this video is the heartbeat of what I'm going to talk about today. If you understand and you see this video and you understand it, whatever I'm going to say after, it is just an emphasis of what you're going to see here. Let's play what we just played. There we go.
For more than 10 years, we at QZ Asset Management have managed our clients' wealth and served them as trusted and holistic advisors. In all we do, we are inspired by our purpose, creating value beyond wealth. QZ Asset Management is present in over 8 countries and more than 30 locations. Headquartered in Guangzhou, China, we are licensed and regulated by the Asset Management Association of China. With a client-centric approach, we manage over 50 billion yuan on behalf of our institutional and private clients. Through our proprietary and award-winning fintech solution, the QZ Big Data and Artificial Intelligence, BDAI, analytics, we have consistently achieved strong growth momentum in all market conditions. Deploying our BDAI technology with a robust risk management approach in both direct equities trading and stock indices allows us to achieve our primary objective of generating momentous growth in a sustainable manner. The market-leading BDAI analytics program processes billions of market trading data in milliseconds with an ultra-high adoption rate under any market situation. QZ Asset Management is spearheaded by CEO Professor Lei Yong, who holds a doctorate in economics from the London School of Economics and Chartered Financial Analyst Level 3 qualification. In 2012, he was lead investment analyst at top UK firm Blue Bay Asset Management before joining American quantitative fund 2 Sigma, where he was responsible for the research and development of artificial intelligence technology between 2013 and 2016. In 2016, Blake joined QZ Asset Management as CEO to lead the research and development of BDAI technology, long-term strategic planning, and overall decision-making. Driven by his innovative and methodical approach, QZ Asset Management grew a remarkable 2,000% over 6 years, and he was awarded a Pioneer in Finance Award at the Shanghai FinTech Summit in 2019. At QZ Asset Management, we celebrate and enable you to be impactful, to be entrepreneurial, to be empowered, and to create value beyond wealth. Grow your wealth and achieve your financial aspirations together with QZ Asset Management. Because what matters to you
hence I said, if you pay attention to that video, it's got most of your answer to the question that you already having, like my brother already. But I'm going to now also go deeper and explain better, or just to emphasize on what the video already explained to us. Now, this is our disclaimer. The person that we invited you here, please just ask them to send you this presentation. Then you can be able to read the disclaimer. It's very simple, straightforward. Before you commit to this opportunity, just go through the disclaimer and then read it for yourself. Very important that what matters to you matters to us, which means QZ says to you, your money matters to you, so it also matters to them. Why? They will then help you to grow. How do they do, ladies and gentlemen? As you can see here, they've already been in existence for over 10 years. For over 10 years. Now, this already answers the scam issue, right? For those who thought this is a fly-by-night, for those who thought it's one of those, this answer on its own, 10 years of an existence. I want us to go quickly, just go back and say, what were they doing for the past 10 years? They've been managing assets for their clients, for their elite clients, corporate and individual. They've been helping them to grow their assets using a BDAI technology, trading SP500, growing clients' capital every day, every week, every month. But then last year they said, no, we now need to go to Africa and go across the whole world and now help individuals to become entrepreneurs, to help them also to grow their assets. Then how they do it, they now tap into network marketing. And this is exactly what I'm going to share with you today. How now a company that has been existing for over 10 years, all of a sudden it's known. It is known because it now entered into network marketing industry. A word of mouth. Listen, gentlemen, I always say you cannot stop a word of mouth advertising. So QZ, after what they've been doing for the past 10 years, they said now we are going to into network marketing. We are going to now assist or help people to realize their financial goals. This is for me very important, and this is what gives me a peace of mind when I look at QZ. They are regulated, they are licensed, and most importantly, they went out and they give you their registration number. In China, one of the 3 countries, they said, yes, we are regulated in China, now which means we are serious, but we don't hide it, so we are transparent in what we are doing. We even went out and give you the registration number, that you and I can go and verify if indeed they are registered. So that gives me a peace of mind to say these people, they are serious about what they want to do. Let's go next. Another important slide for me that made me fall in love with QZ. Remember, with QZ we are using our money, right? When you partner with QZ, you're going to use your money. Now, every time you need to part ways with your money, there is an element of fear. So therefore, when I saw the opportunity and I saw this slide, one thing said, we are safe. Because QZ said, these are our strategic partners. Our strategic partner in terms of auditing side, we have KPMG. We all know KPMG, right? We do. We know KPMG. It's an international auditing firm. Now, KPMG audit QZ. Now, when you see this, you might think they are claiming that they are being audited by KPMG, right? Like your friend is saying that, thinking, no, everybody can do this slide. Now, QZ have been presented for over 5 months across Africa. I want you to listen to me. Over 5 months been presented the same presentation across Africa. Do you think that KPMG doesn't have this slide right now? They do, right? So if KPMG was not auditing QZ, do you think they were not going to release a statement? They were going to release an official statement distancing themselves with QZ to say, hey, we hear that this company says we audit them, we have no relationship with them. Now, by not getting that statement publicly from KPMG, and that on its own, it's a tick to say we are not claiming that we are being audited by KPMG. Indeed, KPMG audit us. And then furthermore, if KPMG was not auditing us, not only will they going to give us the statement to release their the statement to say they don't have a relationship with QZ, they were also going to give QZ a lawsuit to say why you keep on going and that to people that we audit while we don't. Now, ladies and gentlemen, be rest assured, this slide on its own, if you ever had doubts when it comes to QZ, be rest assured, because we have a company, not only a company, but it's got also partners. Audit is important for each and every company. But not only that, they also have legal and compliance. So we comply. Whenever we operate, we comply. We've got dentals. that help us with compliance. But we also have our liquidity providers, such as JP Morgan, Barclays, Bank of China. These are banks. So what happens with our liquidity partner is that QZ doesn't keep your money. They don't keep your asset. These are the people that become our middlemen. They keep our asset. QZ trade for us using SP500. Now, if our money is with them, if they were not our liquidity partner, they should have long released a statement denouncing to say, no. We don't know these people. We've got no relationship with them. We don't even have their asset with us. So now, ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the presentation, before you do your research, this on its own, ladies and gentlemen, should say to you, we are safe. This should say to you, we are comfortable, because we are dealing with a company that's not only on its own, but it's got also partners that also overlook your finances. Let's go next. Before we go further, very much important, I always say to people, I don't partner with a company if I don't align with the vision of the company, or the vision of the owner, or the vision of the chairman, or the vision of my leader. The person who recruits me, if I don't align with their vision, I don't join companies. Now, before I joined QC, I look at this guy, Professor Blake Young. He's a chief financial analyst, level 3. Doctor in economics from the London School of Economics. But most importantly, this guy, he has got awards since in 2019 for the Shanghai FinTech Summit. In 2019, they only ventured into MLM last year, 2022. But in 2019, they were already, their system or their technology, their robot was already winning awards. How do you win awards? Obviously, it means you are performing others. So there are other robots that are trading, but when you compare to QC, it is the best. So in 2019, he won the award. But this is very much important for me. This guy is a visionary, and that's one thing that I fell in love with QC, for the fact that there was somebody who is in the driving seat, who is a visionary, but not only a visionary, he is also result orientated, and I love results. And look at this guy, ladies and gentlemen, a remarkable 2,000% growth in 6 years. 2,000% growth in 6 years. That's insane. That's crazy. That's huge. Any company right here in Namibia that can grow their capital by 10%, they will make a bribe, they will make a party for their staff member, they will give them bonuses because they've done well with 10% per annum. But QC, Mr. Blake Young, said we have grown by 2,000% in over 6 years. That is an average of 330 growth annually. Imagine 330% growth annually. That's huge. And ladies and gentlemen, this was before they ventured into an MLM. And we all know that once you venture into an MLM, it becomes huge. It starts spreading like wildfire. I can't wait to see how much or how many percent we will grow by the end of 2023. Simply because now we ventured into a network marketing space. Let's go next. And I want you to see this. This is very much important, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand. If they say he is an inspirational leader, this guy, based on his tremendous growth of the company after he partnered with QC, when others in media see how well he's doing, how well he's growing, they wanted to understand how he's doing. That is why they keep on inviting him and they keep on interviewing him. Want to know how he's doing it. But here's the nice thing, there's a barcode. You can come here and then you scan the barcode. You will go straight into this online magazine in China. When you go straight into online magazine, you're going to find that it's written in China, converted into English, and then read this beautiful interview. This is the man behind QC. Let's go next. What does QC do? They grow our assets. By doing what? By using a big data artificial intelligence known as BDAI. This is a robot that they use. to trade SP500. And like I've already mentioned, they've been winning awards. If the robot is winning award, it means it has outperformed other robots. It is not the only robot. There are other robots already, other BDI that other companies are using, but in China, they've won it in 2019. The same 2019 they won in Korea. Now listen to this wonderful award. It is outstanding contribution to the artificial intelligence technology. So not only the robot is producing results, but they've also contributed to the BDAR. Let's go next. This is what I've already mentioned, that we trading the SP500. What is that? They don't trade Forex, they don't trade crypto, they trade SP500, the top 500 listed company. And that's what they do. So Forex is volatile, crypto is volatile, SP500 as much as volatile, but not as compared to Forex and crypto. That is what they trade. That is why they are able to use this big data to make sure that we are on profit. Let's go next. These are some of the companies on the top 500. As you can see, some of you are familiar with them. The Johnson & Johnson, during COVID, they had a huge growth. QC was trading. Pfizer, they had a huge growth during COVID. QC was trading it. When the market was volatile, they were making profit, as you can compare the two. And this for me says we are safe. These are the people that understand the system. They understand the fundamentals. But they said no human being can trade better than a robot. You know what does the robot do when it trades? Just to make a simple example. When you want to wash your clothes, when you wash it with your hands and with the machine, which one is better? Wash with the machine or with your hand? With the machine, right? That's similar. So what you do, you still need to press and set it, right? And then you leave it there. It will do everything for you. Similar here. They've already set the parameters right. All they do, press play, and then you make profit. Simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, robots are replacing human beings. I don't know here in Namibia, but in South Africa, when you go to McDonald's, the first thing you meet is what? It's a robot. What did that robot replace? A human being. Because you can order your meal and you go sit down without talking to a person. That machine doesn't go on maternity leave. That machine doesn't go on sick leave. That machine does not get tired. That machine is there 24/7. Whenever you step into McDonald's, there is a robot there. And if you are not our ladies and gentlemen, you're going to miss out on this AI. Because AI is taking the world by storm. You might not have the capabilities and the skill and the money to have your own robot. But if you've got an opportunity such as QZ that provides you already a tried and tested system for the past 10 years, and all you need to do is plug play, why not take an opportunity? Why not take advantage? Because this, ladies and gentlemen, has been tried and tested for over 10 years. And right now, they're in Africa. And I love Chinese. You know how Chinese are? They are reliable. For those that have done other network marketing, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that the network that we did with Chinese, we benefited a lot. And right now, we are about to benefit more from QC. Next. Now, this is very much important for me. I don't know about you. I want to share with you quickly. These are the achievements and highlights. And let me also state that this was prior to QZ before they move into network marketing. This is what they've achieved before they said, hey Africans, come and eat with us. That's what they do. They are inviting you to their American poverty. Let's go next and just quickly jump. I just wanted to pay attention to some of the awards and achievements and recognition documented right here. You can go on some videos. We do have videos that shows this. 2019. Let's go. You see, again in 2019. Let's keep on going. These are some of the awards, right? I want to dwell too much on the awards, but I just want you to see that we've been awarded, and I always say, for as long as you are being awarded, it means you have done something good. I'm talking to those who think this is a fly-by-night business game. Let's go next. Now look at this one. Let's hold it a bit here. Now let's go here. It says this is the 8th China from the 21st to the 23rd. This was in June 2019. Now, this International Expo was visited by over 100,000 visitors. 300 journalists from more than 90 mainstream media, locally and abroad, covered for 3 days. Mr. Professor Blake Young, he didn't just attend as a guest, but he was also part of the panel. Now, I want you to look at the man behind the vision and say, if this is what he is able to do and achieve and be invited for, then we can trust his leadership skill. Because if he's this the same man who has grown this company by over 2,000% in 6 years, definitely we are going somewhere. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, I am confident. I speak about QZ as if this is my last business. Why? Because I understand and I know what these people want to achieve with us. But sometimes if you're not with us, you will only watch us when we succeed, because they are here for a mission, and their mission is to eradicate poverty in Africa. Let's go next. Let's go next. As you can see, these are some of the awards, ladies and gentlemen. These are some of the awards, the graduation ceremony. So they are even training their members, they graduate. Let's go next. I've watched this video. Let's go back. I've watched this video and I was wowed. They had booth. You know, in a fintech summit, you know, when you watch the fintech summit, every company have their own booth. They had their own booth there, and I saw them in a video. I'm like, wow. This was prior to an MLM. So what does it mean? They've already had their success with their robot, with their clients, but they further said, we can help you and I to also partake and enjoy the benefits. And then they came and then now they give us an MLM win. And I want to share with you this. I'm going to go deeper. We'll talk about that. I'm going to go deeper and help you to understand what they are doing and how you and I can benefit from this sort of opportunity. Let's go next. I want to just look at the reward, at this wonderful rewards and recognition. Let's go next. Now let's call it. We spoke about where they come from, the vision, the man behind the vision. But now I want you to pay an attention, because this is where you're gonna come in now. Because they say, as much as, and this is what I like, it's pretty very well, but this is what they want you to do. They want to grow your wealth. They want to grow your wealth with them. But how do they do it? They've got 2 options here, and I'm going to now talk about it quickly. The first one, when I talk about the cash flow pattern, I spoke about the small business, right? And I also spoke about the investor, the big business. Now here, I'm going to show you what QZ can give you. It can give you the opportunity to become an investor with them, and an opportunity also to build a business with them. Whether you're going to build a small business or a big business is entirely up to you. But they give you 2 opportunities: to invest with them only, or to invest with them and also build a business with them. I'm going to go into details and unpack that. Fasten your seatbelt, it's about to get busy. Let's go next. One slide that gave me a peace of mind. How many of you like to lose money? To lose money yet? No, right?
Yeah.
Now listen to this. 0 loss. No one wants to lose money, right? QZ already says to, before you partner with them, they guarantee you a 0 loss. Why? Because they say to you, whatever amount you're going to partner with them, they're going to double it. 1:1. If you join or buy a package, I'm going to explain the package. If you join or buy a package for $1,000 US, they're going to match it, and it says to you, your trading volume, it is $2,000 US, not 1,000. The other 1,000 is from QC. That gives you an opportunity that when they trade, there's a 50% stop loss. Now, if there's a loss, whose money is being lost? QC, not yours. That's why they can say 100% no loss. Now, already, if I were you, already I'm thinking, then how do I join? How do I buy this? Because already they are promising you that you're not going to lose your money. But hold it right there. It's gonna get crazy now. It's gonna get busy. It's gonna get nice because not only they say you won't lose money, there is something added on top of what they wanna promise you. Let's go next and show you quickly. I love this because, ladies and gentlemen, when I saw this opportunity, I love analyzing. I love looking at this opportunity from all angles. And when I sat down and I said yes to QC, I knew for sure that I've done all my research, I've ticked all the box because everything just makes sense to me. And I'm just simply here, ladies and gentlemen, to help you to understand what makes sense to me. If it makes sense to me, I can help you so that it can also make sense to you. Now listen to this. They give you an opportunity to partner with them. Now they said we've got 2 packages currently. And I'm saying currently because it can change. Now, currently they say we've got a basic package and we've got an elite. Now I want to unpack these 2 packages very quickly in the most simple way possible. If you've got between $100 US to $900 US, you are a basic member. So you've purchased a basic contract. A basic contract will give you 3.5% per week. I am talking to people who says, I just want to invest my money. I don't want to talk to anybody. All I want to do is to invest my money and then enjoy the return of investment, right? You can, between $100 and $900, you are going to be earning 3.5% per week. We get paid every Monday morning. How many of you love Mondays here? Oh, you are members. Oh God, now you are members. Come on. We are breaking. Come on. People hate Mondays out there. I don't know why. I don't know why people hate Mondays. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no need to hate a Monday because the first thing, just after you wake, few hours after you wake up, you get paid. Can you hate a payday? No one can hate a payday, right? So whether you are a basic member or elite member, you are going to get paid every Monday morning. You are going to get paid 3.5% of your capital, between $100 and $900 US. That is when you come between 100 and 900, then you are a basic member. To become an elite, it's when you partner with QC with any amount from $1,000 US and above. Anything between $1,000 US and above, it is called an elite. What does elite gives you? 7% return of investment every Monday morning. Now let's talk about the difference between the two. Right? Let's go next. I want to talk about the difference between the two. The basic give you 3.5. Elite give you 7%. Even if you don't understand mathematics, it tells you that 7%, it is double of 3.5. So which means if you came with between 100 to 900, you only get 3.5. And if I came with 1,000, I'm earning double what you're earning. And both of us are not doing anything, we've only invested. And the question is, why choose 3.5 if there's 7%? The other difference between the two is that this will give you your 400% because all this package is going to give you 400%. What is 400%? It is 4 times your capital. If you came with $100, you're going to get $400. When? Every Monday it is payable to you, right? So it is going to take you 112 weeks to get all your money that they promised you. So your $400 will come to you in 112 weeks. We are looking about 2 years, 4 months. to get your money. Whereas, if you are a elite member, it is going to take you only 56 weeks, half the time, to get your 400%. Do you see the difference? Another important difference is that a basic will give you, but remember you get paid every Monday morning, right? What? The 3.5% of your capital or the 7% of your capital. Now, listen to me. As a basic member, your capital that you partner with QZ is going to come back to you in 8 months. Coming to you every Monday, but you will get your full amount in 8 months. And anything beyond that will be your profit. Make sense? But if you're a base elite member, what is going to happen? Your full capital will come to you in just 4 months. You came here, you put $1,000. 4 months time, your $1,000 is back. But it was paid to you every Monday morning. The one who came here with $900 only get his $900 when? In 8 months. Payable when? Every Monday morning. This is when you just want to become an investor. Take consideration the difference. But do we all have 1,000 above? No. Do we say these ones are not allowed to join us? No, we didn't say that. We are saying to you, if you can purchase $1,000 and above, do with it. But if you can't, you still come here. I know a lot of people who started with $100 package and they've made a lot of money already in this business. Because you can come here and you also go and introduce others. I know a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, who started here. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, they've got big packages already because of the money that they've already made from QZ. Now, the beauty about QZ, it says to you, for as long as you've got a minimum of $10 in your wallet, you can do a withdrawal. But QZ have a beautiful standard withdrawal fee of $5. And I love the fact that it's only $5, not 5%. Because if it was 5%, it was going to fluctuate with the amount you're withdrawing, right? But because it's a $5, it says to you, whether you're withdrawing $1 million or you're withdrawing $50, you get charged $5 only. Now, this is just me, ladies and gentlemen, this is just me. When I look at it, and I look at the amount and the number of withdrawals people are making on QZ every day, give me sustainability. Why? Because for as long as you are making a withdrawal, QZ had a profit as a business of $5. When you go to ATM, when you withdraw money, banks charges, right? That's how banks are making money as well. So QZ also makes $5 for each and every withdrawal. That says to me there is a continuous flow of money into QZ's system. And that's one thing that I like, ladies and gentlemen. Because people keep on saying, but where do they get the money? And we're going to keep on unpacking it one by one. Because number one, we knew that they get your money and then they grow it by using a robot to trade, right? Number two, they keep on getting money from the $5 for each and every withdrawal that every member made. And currently our members withdraw when? Daily. So you can imagine how many withdrawals come to QZ every day. On top of that, they keep on getting that. That says to us sustainability. Let's go next. I don't like to talk about this one, but this is the writings are on the wall. The writing are on the wall. I don't like comparison. But if you look at the comparison here, you cannot compare QZ with any traditional investment. You can go to the banks, where you bank and where you put investment, go and ask certain questions that QZ is trying to provide you here. You will not even get it. The transparency in QZ is 100%. And that's what I like. Because this is my money, right, that I'm investing. So therefore I need to know where is my money going and how do they grow my money? And what I'm promising, and ladies and gentlemen, so far, QZ has all its promising. I'm going to keep on explaining it as we go on the presentation, how well this company has been paying us every single Monday for those who are just investors. But once you start building a business, now you can start getting paid weekly as well. Let's go to the next slide. This is very important. I mentioned that there's a slide that I like. This is the slide that I like, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to pay attention to this slide. They said earlier on, I've emphasized on the what? On the zero loss. Ne? You remember? The zero loss. They said zero loss. Now, I want you to pay attention. Zero loss. So QZ say there is no loss in the system. But furthermore, they said you have a capital redemption. Let's talk about it quick. You take $1,000, you buy a contract with QZ, and then you have an emergency within your first 30 days. Where's your money? It's with QZ, right? You've already invested. The idea is to get your 4 times the money, which is 400% in 56 weeks, right? But because you already have an emergency right now, the company says you are allowed to go back to them and say, hey, QZ, I know that I've already committed by signing a contract with you for 56 weeks, but right now I've got emergency. Can I get my money back? Tell me which company can do that. A company that says, yes, you've invested with us, but if you want your money, we can give it back to you. No one. No company can do that. But here's the beauty about it. They said, when you do that within 30 days, we are going to give it to you, but we are going to penalize you 50%. So instead of getting you $1,000, you're going to get $500. Depending on how serious the matter, if you want it, then you will take your 50% penalty fee, right? But they still guarantee you that you're going to get your capital back. If you do it after 31 days, now they're only going to charge you only 25%. So you will get your 75% of the amount you invested. 61 days to 90 days, now they're only going to charge you only 10%. I know that we don't invest so that we can take our money back, but should there be a pressing matter, you are allowed to get your capital back. And after 90 days or 91 days, now you can get your full amount. Which company can promise you this? Do you have people that have already did this? Yes, of course. I know my friend did that. But this is what they do after 91 days. If you want your money, they will give it to you, but they will minus the money that they already paid you. Remember, you've already get your investment, then they will minus and they will give you whatever is due to you. You've got your 1,000. The money will be back in full. Which company can promise you this? That is why when I look at QZ, ladies and gentlemen, and I look at this, and I analyze it, and I say we are in same hand. That is why I am proud, ladies and gentlemen, to say I'm a member of QZ. Why? Because it is giving us guarantees after guarantees, but moreover, is able to give us and fulfill these promises. I can see the hand. I will take question before the end, just so that we don't disturb the proceeding. Let's go next. Oof. If you said I don't like to talk to people, I just have my money, I just want to invest my money, then my journey with you ends right here, right? Because now I just explained what your money can do for you. Right now I'm going to talk to people like myself, people who are passionate about helping others, people who want more out of life. Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to the video, QZ said they want to empower you as an entrepreneur. And there's a saying that says, if you give a man a fish, you feed them for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. And that's exactly what we're about to do now. To give you an information that can feed you for a lifetime. This is the skill that you need, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to introduce to you to our broker program. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. If you love talking to people, if you love sharing opportunity with your friends, if you love seeing your friends smiling and succeeding and earning and prospering, ladies and gentlemen, this is your opportunity to pay attention, because I'm going to go in details and share with you how this company is able to help you to earn an income, not only you, but also those around you. I always say to people, it's important that your cycle succeeds. Majida, I'm sure you know, you can't do convoy alone. Right?
Yeah.
You can't be the one driving a car. So introduce your friends, your associate to this opportunity. Let us all succeed here. Let us all make money. Let us all earn every single day, because this company can pay you daily. That is why it's so hard to be broke. January, people think it's a bad month. We don't know what they're talking about in Tuesday. Why? Because in the month of January, we're getting paid every single day. And it does not matter how much you get paid, for as long as you are getting paid. Let's go next, because I want us to talk about this. Tuesday gives us two options to earn. Dual income is called the dual income, or dual income stream. We've got an affiliate and we've got a binary. Now, in a simple term, affiliate is a referral. So this is your referral bonus. So for each and every single person you introduce to QC, they give you a referral bonus. Over and above that, they also give you what you call a binary bonus. I'm going to unpack this one. Let's go next. Affiliate or referral, 10%. Binary, 10%. Right? So which means when you introduce a person, you get 10%. For the very same person, you also get 10% for the binary. But for this one, I want us to go in details. I'm going to use my whiteboard. I want us to unpack it so nice, so that by the time I leave here, you understand how you can be able to earn an income, both as an affiliate as well as a binary. There's a saying that says you bring two bring two, you know that? And there are two bring their two, and all, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. If you don't know two people, if you do not know two people who want more out of life, you've got a wrong cycle of friends. Please change it as soon as possible. How can your friend don't want more out of life? You see, now, before we go further, this is not even network marketing. Two people, by introducing two people, you have not even started networking. Because this should be your warm market. This should be your family. This should be your friends. This should be your colleagues. This should be close people. And you simply say, this is what I'm earning. Don't you want to earn like me? And you show them the opportunity. They sit down. They know you. They trust you. They trust your judgment. And definitely, ladies and gentlemen, they partner with you. When they do that, you get your affiliate bonus. And all you need is two people. And they also know two people, right? And they know true, and they know true, and everybody knows true. But then you will also find those that knows true, but they are passionate, and they're gonna go out and even sign more people. I'm unable to sign two people. I can't. It is just impossible to. I will not be able to drive my dream car just by signing two people. I will not be able to live the life that I want by sending two people. So therefore, I will go and introduce more people, even strangers, to the opportunity, because I understand how to build a network. But even if you don't want to build a massive network, if you bring your first two in your first 30 days, we'll be able to grow. That is why we've got this entrepreneurial success model, the 1-2-2-8. Let's go next. This is how it looks. This is how your system will look. And I want you to pay attention. This is you on top, right? When you sign, the first person will be on this side. When you sign, the second person will be on the other side. Make sense? You cannot have the third person on the other side and you have three. No. It's only going to be two. Your left and the right. That's all. Now, someone will say, then what happens when I bring the third person? Your third person will then come here. So this one, which is your friend, already have one, but they've not even recruited anyone. Can you see the beauty about this? This is you. You've signed 1, 2. But you also sign the third one. Before this one signed, this one already have one. What does he need to do? Just to sign one more, and then he ends binary bonds. This is where now I'm going to answer a lot of people. When do you join QC? When is the best time to join QC? The moment you hear about it, you must join. Why? Because this is you, this is your friend who introduced you. He's going to sign you here. If you don't join, he will sign somebody who was supposed to be under you, and you've lost that wonderful person. And you may never know what that person can do in the business. So the most important thing to do after you hear about this opportunity is to sign up immediately and be part of the team that is growing. And also start your journey with QC by building your network. I want to explain this in detail. I'm going to use my whiteboard. Let's go next quickly. Let's go next again. I'm going to come back and explain my binary bonds so that you can understand. But before I do that, I want to talk about this one quickly. Very much important. If there's anything that I love about network marketing, that's me. One thing I love so much about network marketing, it is the incentives. I live for incentive. I strive for incentive. I work towards incentive. Why? Because incentive becomes our goal. The incentive is the one that helps us to achieve the things that we want. And you will see what I'm talking about when I talk about this quickly. Number one, how many of you love to travel? Oh, there's a difference between loving to travel and traveling. How many of you love traveling? How many of you have traveled out of Namibia? How many of you have been overseas at least once? So we need one hand up. So we love traveling, right? We enjoy traveling, right? There's nothing wrong, even if you've not been overseas. There might be factors that affect you or disturb you or stop you to go overseas, because flight tickets to go overseas are expensive, right? Accommodation overseas is expensive. So therefore, as much as you love to travel, it becomes a bit impossible for you to go overseas. Why? Because of the funds. Now, when you partner with a network marketing opportunity such as QZ, and they say to you, when you build your network, we can take you overseas for free. Will you say no?
No.
Now, I want to let's quickly go next, and I want to show you quickly why I love QC. Yes. Why for me it's important that each and every African who sees this opportunity, they jump on board as soon as possible and start sharing the opportunity with others, so we can all enjoy the life that we want. One thing I like about QC is the fact that they don't pay you based on the volume you brought to them. They pay you according to the amount they pay you. So their ranking is based on the amount you've earned. Very important. First level is a junior vice president. For you to reach junior vice president, you should have earned at least $5,000 in 4 months. This wonderful IRP2, which is International Program number 2, because the first one ended in January, so the 1st December, this one started in January, is going to end in April. So from the 1st of January until 30 April, then in 4 months, they said all you need to do is to earn $5,000 US. 5,000. When you fail, when you earn $5,000 US, there is a reward for you. Of how much? $888 US. That amounts to about 15,000 Namibian dollars. They pay you 15,000 for earning 5,000. For almost 800,000, they still pay you 15,000. How nice is that? If I were here at the house, I'd clap hands. If I were here. Because I understand that they reward me for rewarding me. They've already rewarded you for your hard work, right? by saying you've earned 5,000. That's your reward. But over and above that, they reward you 888. That's the first. That's when you failed. The next ranking is of vice president. Vice president, they says to you, as a vice president, minimum, you should have at least earned $10,000. In 4 months, ladies and gentlemen, 4 months. You are given only 4 months to earn only $10,000. Once you earn that, you've got a trip to go to Shanghai. Did you hear that? Okay, let me put it clear. You are going to be taken to Shanghai, all expenses paid. You just bring yourself.
Passport.
Shanghai is in which country? China is known for ladies, weaves, hair, bags, shoes. So why not? Why not work towards this opportunity, work towards this trip? Then come the day we go to China, you have money, you go to China, because I don't know about you here, me, I don't like to dress like the next person. You are in a wedding, the next person is wearing the same shoes as you. You know why? Because you buy the same shop. Here in Namibia, there by the mall, they've got 100 same clothes. So definitely, somebody will dress like you. But if you qualify for trips such as this, you'll be the only one wearing that dress. You'll be the only one with that type of a shoe. You'll be the only one with that type of the hairstyle. Why? Because you got it overseas and they are staying here in Namibia. They don't have this opportunity to go overseas. So that's for me one of the reasons I love this opportunity. That it gives me an opportunity to go overseas free of charge. Next rank is a senior vice president. You just need to earn $35,000 in 4 months. Automatically you get a trip to go to China. You go to Shanghai for free. But they are going to give you a watch equivalent to $200,000 Namibian. But your problem doesn't need watch, right? Your problems need money. Ne? Now QC is very fair. They said, of course, you don't need a watch. I mean, like, you can't be, imagine wearing a watch for 200,000, but you are in a taxi. It doesn't make sense, right? So rather, they said you've got a choice. Then you can say, no, don't give me the watch. Give the $200 million. Then they can give it to you. You can go buy a car cash. And buy a watch for maybe 5,000. Still same time. Right? Thank you. Next ranking is executive vice president. You need to earn $90,000 in 4 months. They are going to give you a trip to go to Shanghai. They are going to give you a watch worth $30,000. That is equivalent to almost $500,000 Namibian. Now, do you want to wear a watch for $500,000?
No.
This now can be a house. This can be a nice car. This can be an investment. Now we are talking. Now this is the reason we do network marketing, for incentives such as this that enable us to do the things that we want to do. May the 5th May, any May, we will receive all this money. Imagine you sitting down here, getting $500,000 by May. This is the next 5 months. No, so the next 3 months. You got that money. Your 2023 now becomes much better. How about you go to director and you earn $300,000 in 4 months? What are you going to get? You are going to be given a trip to Shanghai, but most importantly, they are going to give you Porsche. This is not Porsche, it's Porsche. Porsche Panamera. But obviously, not all of us want Porsche, right? Some of you just want equivalent to $2.2 million Namibian. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know of any opportunity that can do that. This end when? April. So they pay us when? May. Immediately, a new opportunity, so a new incentive starts. for the next 4 months again. Imagine every 4 months you're getting millions after millions. Companies, they will never do that. So much money, no, they don't. Guys, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the first IRP that already finished in December. By the 5th of January, those who qualified were paid what is due to them. The highest rank at the time was 1.4 million. And we had only one person here, and she received it. And most of the people were on a lower rank, but they still got their money. Hence I'm saying QC so far, they have honored each and every promise made to us. From the investment side of the business, from the capital redemption, from the capital protection, from daily income to weekly payment, ladies and gentlemen, to incentive. As I'm talking to you right now, our leaders are on their way to Dubai, they are going to Bangkok. Those who qualified in the previous RP1, they are going to Bangkok. All expense paid. I call that soft life. They are living soft. And as they are busy flying, they are busy getting paid. Isn't that nice? What have they done? They have built a business that now gives them what we call a passive income. Exactly what we spoke about earlier on. Most of our leaders, they've already purchased their cars. Most of them, they are busy building the properties. So they are now investing, like Robert Kiyosaki said, the employee, the small business, big business, and investor. Now, on top of what QC will be giving them, they will be getting paid from their rental income. They'll be getting paid from all other business that they've invested in. Why? Because now they've got the capital. And 2 months from now, in May, similar thing will happen. People will be having $500 million to invest in other business ventures. They'll have $2.2 million to invest in other business venture. Then you will see how network marketing can turn your life 360 degrees simply because you said yes to the opportunity. And I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to invite you to an opportunity that is going to change your life. You won't even recognize your life. If you take this business seriously, by December 2023, you will even forget the tears that you cried earlier this year. Why? Because you will have earned the money that you wanted. And I keep on saying, 95% of your problems is money. And the other 5% is money. So money can literally solve all your problems. That is why I keep on saying, most people, they are not sick. Go to hospital. Go give them 1 million each. Those who are in bed in hospital, give them 1 million each. They'll be discharged, but they want to spend their money. So if you have money, you'll be able to solve most of your challenges. Depression, you can cure it. And I'm inviting, ladies and gentlemen, to an opportunity that can help you to earn an income. I don't care how much you want to earn. I don't care how much you will be earning. All I'm interested in is seeing you earning an income. Day in, day out, week in, week out. I want to see you benefiting like other Africans are benefiting. And we are now in Namibia. And I'm told that in the second quarter of 2023, they want to open a branch here in Namibia. And it's going to be nice that you are part of the opportunity or the organization that is going to transform life around Namibia. Don't despise this business. Because this business, I have seen, trust me, I have seen it. I have seen it arrive in my face, in my family, around me. I've seen it turning life of Africans around in a short space of time. I've seen people complain that we have never succeeded in any marketing, but when they come to QC, it becomes easier for them to succeed. That is why I'm inviting each and every single person, whether you've done a business before or not, this is the opportunity for you to shine. This is the opportunity for you to live your dreams. This is the opportunity for you to achieve your goals. Because this opportunity is fair for everyone. And every 4 months, the incentives start. We all start from zero, and we can now chase our goals. That is why I love this incentive. Why? Because this incentive is for all of us. You decide where you want to end. You want to be a director by the end of the term? go for it. You want to be a executive vice president? By all means. You want to be a senior vice president? Go for it. It's yours. You want to be a vice president? Chase it. You want to be a junior vice president? It does not matter which position you want to go for. It is yours. Go and take it. This opportunity is fair for everyone. I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to come and enjoy this. Now, I want us to go quickly and go back. And before we finish, I want to now unpack the binder. And I also want to help you to understand what your incentive or what your investment can do for you. You want me to do that? Let me do this. I love this whiteboard. Let me get closer. Let me get closer.